a beautiful autumnal day here, and I'm sat in a cemetery, and I wanted to talk about something that might seem a little bit odd to talk about on a sunny day, but it's about death and end of life. And this is obviously something that can be quite a scary thing for people to talk about and think about, because it relates so much to our fears of loneliness and loss and abandonment, and it can feel like it's about finality. But end of life is something that I'm dealing with right now with a family member, and so it's obviously something I've been thinking about an awful lot, about what makes a good life, what makes a life feel complete, how you get to being okay with being at the end of the life, and as a family member watching someone move towards the end of their life, how you make things better for them, how you deal with things inside of yourself and with your family members. And I guess I wanted to relate it to life stories, because obviously that's something that I do, and life and death and time and events and everything that's filled within our lives, it can be contained within a life story, so it kind of made sense. And I suppose what I really wanted to encourage you to do is to make sure that you don't leave this world with words unsaid and stories untold if you feel that they need to be told to others, and that you mustn't be afraid to encourage the people that you care about to tell their stories, particularly when it feels like there's a clock ticking away or sand slipping through the hourglass, because once people leave us, very often that can be it. Things can get lost, or certain stories can remain partially told, and sometimes we want to know more. And one of the things that I feel quite blessed with is, maybe because I've worked in oral history and life storytelling for quite some time now, is that with my family member who's in the winter of her life, there's nothing that I need to know that I don't know, and I feel really blessed with that, because I know that I won't have a loss on that level. The loss will obviously be immense, and it will deal with other things, but I don't feel like there's anything that I haven't asked her already that I really need to know. And there might be a few things that would be nice to fill in the gaps, but she also has Alzheimer's, and so it's about understanding when someone has the inability to fill in those gaps as well, and being comfortable with that and accepting that and cherishing the person for who they are now and making them comfortable, and communicating in a way that feels right for both of you, and sharing moments and memories. It's still possible to share memories even when someone is maybe dealing with dementia, and it's still possible to laugh and to have fun and to love each other. And I think that what's important is is to feel that you haven't got any unfinished business. I think that's what I really want to say today, because that can be very painful. So I would really love it if you felt that you could cherish those moments when you're with people that you care about, and have those conversations that maybe you think it's not the right time, or because it can be very exposing asking people things, and it's very exposing when someone asks you something, and I am brilliant at deflecting, and I much prefer talking about other people. But what I've learnt from, that can be a bad thing too. That's not great, because people want to know about your life and how you feel and what you do and your own adventures, and it's important to try and live as openly as possible, however hard it might feel initially. And I think this might be a very muddled video. I don't know if it makes any sense whatsoever, but I suppose it's just my way of saying try not to live with any regrets, and try to grasp those moments with people that you love when you can. Thank you.